What's up, y'all? Back with another Talk Tuesday. Today's topic is violence, specifically gun violence, and kind of talking about different things that can maybe counteract that, some different things to think about. Let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is education. Education in terms of I don't know that people really value life. You know, a lot of this killing and stuff, unfortunately, is from kids. And I don't know that they understand or value life just in and of itself. And when somebody dies, especially if you kill them with, what they're losing, what the family is losing, how it affects the community, how it affects, everything on such a bigger scale than just whatever causes you to pick up a gun and kill somebody. So I just feel like that's education, that's teaching from a fundamental level, because for whatever reason, that's just like the quick decision, like, oh, you did what? I'm gonna go get a gun and kill somebody. So that's what the mentality seems to be right now, and it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. Two, I would say fatherlessness. If you look at the data over and over again, we see it's kids. These are kids. These are, I'm considering everybody less than 30 a kid. Kids to young men who don't have fathers, don't have mothers, don't have influence, like positive influence. They've never seen a family whole before. They've never seen how a man acts. So, I'm not saying that as an excuse. I'm saying that as some sort of reason and logic, or explanation rather. They're not thinking it through because they don't know anything else. So as a society, we've got to try to find better ways to nurture these young men and to wrap resources around them and try to, get them to a different level, because the level that they're at, I would argue it's a level of ignorance. They don't have any problem solving. They don't have any sense of family. They don't have any sense of manhood, or it's distorted based on culture, based on all their surroundings and stuff like that. That's not helpful. They need basically somebody to be a mentor to them, somebody to guide them, and that's what fathers do. People always want to blame gangs and stuff. The whole concept of a gang is that you have a broken family typically, and this group of other individuals without families is kind of like, hey, come roll with us and we'll be each other's family. And then they go around doing that's literally how it works. So if these individuals in the gang, if they each had their own families for them, maybe they wouldn't do that. Maybe they would learn different ways to resolve conflict, which goes right into my next point. 3, I think resolving conflict needs to be on a deeper level than I'm gonna go get a gun and shoot somebody. And that line from Pops and Friday has never been more true. John Witherspoon, he goes into the bedroom and he catches, Ice Cube taking a gun out of his drawer. And he says, if you take that gun, you can end somebody's life forever. Essentially, I'm paraphrasing. But he said, if you fight and you lose, you can live to fight another day. I'm not encouraging fist fighting, but it's like, man, back in the day, two people could have an argument, a debate. They could fist fight at most, and then just kind of reconvene and talk it through, and then everything is fine. I don't know why we have to get to this point where we're ending lives over, some of it is very trivial stuff, which I mean, you can make an argument, there's no good reason to kill somebody. But some of this stuff is you took my parking spot, bow, just crazy. I just really believe that some of these, again, kids, they don't understand how to resolve conflicts on another level. They don't know how to man to man, hey man, hit somebody up. Hey bro, I don't like the way you did this. Is there any way we can meet somewhere and talk man to man? That's how you handle stuff like that. But if you haven't been taught that, and if your immediate environment is just filled with, hey bruh, don't let him talk to you like that, bruh. Hey, go get that, and and if that's what it is, then you're going to go do that. You're going to repeat what you see. And if that's what the culture is telling you to do, you're going to give into the culture, especially if you're just embellished in it, like if you're just surrounded by it. So those are the three things to me, as far as like things that I think are important to try to address when we're talking about gun violence, really just violence in general, and how to help these kids, you know, be at a different level to, or operate, I guess, at a different level to where they don't have to do that. I didn't touch on everything, but those are really the big points that I wanted to focus on. I appreciate you guys tuning in each week to these. This has been another Talk Tuesday. Until next week, peace.